we have another drone. So I got this off of Amazon, and a subscriber I guess recommended this one for me, and yeah, let's give it a try. See if I recommend this one or not. So I haven't opened it, I just got it, and let's give it a good look. So it's made by Sanrock. Here's the front of the top of the box. The side of the box, it's got a picture of a remote. Let's see here. The bottom of the box. Okay. The other side. Okay. And that side. And the other side. Okay, so let's open this up. So right away there's a message. All right. And there she is. Now, I'm not disappointed, but in the picture on Amazon, it does look bigger. It seems like that's a thing, that they want to make the drone look big, but it's a pretty good size. I'll compare it to something else once we get this video rolling. So that's the drone. What else do we find? There's a box of goodies. Nothing there. And the remote. It's packaged very well. Registration card and warranty card. Very nice. Okay. So I'm going to set you guys down. So let's look at the remote first. 1, 2, 3. Some instructions. First instruction: put the drone on a flat surface in a horizontal position. Second direction, it says turn on the transmitter, then power the drone. Third says the left stick all the way down to the lowest position and then release. The left stick will back to the middle position automatically. The transmitter is ready for frequency pairing. And it's got another direction, 4, that says push the right stick to the bottom right and then release. The drone body lights flash, which indicates the drone is calibrating. When the drone body lights become solid, which indicates a successful calibration. Cool. That's nice that they give you clear instructions right away. And here's another sticker. It's explaining an out of range alarm. So this must make a noise when the drone is out of range. If you can read that, that'll tell you what's going on with that. And like I said, this is very well packaged. very clear. Oh, and so it shows you what each trigger does, and then on top there's some buttons and there's some arrows indicating what they do. So there's a little camera button, that's record. The other one's the camera. So this is video button, and this is a camera button. This one's to take a picture, and I guess this one is to record in video and stop recording. This one's heading hold mode. I don't know what that means. And this last button is the takeoff and land button, and of course the power button. Okay, it's got a hole in the center. There must be a stand for a phone, and it's got a battery cover that I just took off, but I didn't see a screw. So there's a hole for a screw on the cap, but there's no screw, and that's okay. So it looks like it takes 4 AA's. Okay. So let's put the cover back on. Let's see what this box has. I hope you guys can see. Yeah. There we go. All right, 2 batteries. That's always a plus. And here's a stand for your phone. Let's open this up. Wow, that's some strong tape. Okay, so I'm guessing just goes right in the hole like that, and your phone gets held in like so. So, okay. Now, this doesn't feel like it's the best of plastics. As you can see, it kind of wants to bend a little, but it'll do the job. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break right away, but not bad. And we got a package of goodies here. It looks like propellers, a little screwdriver, and a charging cord, and a little like wrench. And here's the little screw I was talking about for the lid on the remote. So if you want to use it, you can go ahead and pop that on so this never comes loose or falls off. And some instructions. And like I say in all my videos, read this or at least scan through it so you know what's going on. It's very important. Especially with like new batteries. You gotta be careful with Lipo batteries. So if these are a Lipo, which I'm guessing they are. Yeah, it says it right there. It's a Lipo lithium polymer. It's a 3.7 volt, 500 milliamp. Okay. So, and I'm guessing, yeah, just another owner's manual in a different language. Okay, so let's get some batteries charging. I'm gonna pull out the charging cord. Oops. Okay. We'll see if this charging cord has an LED or not. It doesn't look like it does. It just looks like a normal cord. And so does this end. Looks like a normal cord you can, you got laying around the house. Let's see if I can find the way. Yep. So I'm gonna plug it in the battery pack. And here it is. The battery pack has a end where you stick the charging cord into. And so the battery lights up red when you get it charging. So I'm sure this thing turns green or the LED turns off, one or the other, when it's done charging. So I'm putting this stuff away. I'm cleaning up a little bit. Again, it comes with extra propellers and they are labeled. Hopefully you guys can see that. This one has an A, and I'm sure the opposite side has a B like this one. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'm not sure if you guys can, but this one has a B, this one has an A, so you got to look out for that if you go to replace one on the drone. So I'm gonna get some batteries for the remote and pop those in. Just give me 1 second, be right back. Whoops. Okay. Thank you, Duracell. That one only has 3. That one has 4. So how's everyone doing? Good. I have been busy, so I haven't really been putting any videos up, but I'm trying. So let's pop these in like so and like so. Pop the cover on. I used to not really care about these little screwdrivers. I almost felt annoyed by having them in the packaging, but the more I see these in there, it's kind of nice to have them. All right. Let's see what happens when we turn this on. All right, little beep and it's flashing. Very cool. Okay. And I do have an older phone, and it's an iPhone 10. So let's see if it fits. It's got a case on it, so and it fits awesome. Okay. Yeah, that stand. I thought it was kind of funny at first, just the way it looked, but this really holds it tight. It's wiggly, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna break or anything. And the angle that it sits on, I mean, you can really view it correctly. It doesn't seem like it's angled in a way where you can't see the screen. So that's a plus. So, hopefully you guys can see that. Yep. Here's the drone. Here's my hand. Okay. See if I have a tape measure down here. Maybe measure it for you guys. From end to end, we got 5.5, and this way we got like 4 3/4 ish. And the body is about, let's say, 1 3/8, and lengthwise it's about 3 3/8. So that gives you an idea how big it is. Because again, you know, you see these online, and in the picture it looks pretty big, but like I said, it's not a bad thing. I'm just kind of surprised that it is this size. So put some up. I just installed some lights on my shelves here, and just want to show them off a little bit. So the next closest one that I have that I can compare it to would be my Tomzon, and I made a video on this guy and I love it. It works great, flies smooth, and the LEDs next to the propellers here are awesome. It really glows really strong, and it changes colors. So, but I mean, they almost look identical in size, as you can see. I mean, they are. I mean, it's just the tiniest of difference. So my Tomzon, it almost looks like there is a camera, but there isn't. It's just there's nothing there. It's just a piece of plastic. And this Sanrock, I can see a little lens there, so I'm happy about that. But like I said, both of these are pretty much the same size. Even the propeller size looks identical. And the motors, maybe the motor on this Tomzon is a little bigger, but I mean, they're pretty much the same thing. And here's the back. So the Tomzon has a button on top. The Sanrock has a switch on the back here to turn it on and off. There's a battery compartment. Oops. And here's the battery compartment on this one. Okay. Okay. And on the Sanrock, or on the Tomzon, here's the battery for it. The Tomzon battery is almost identical to the one for the Sanrock. I mean, as you can see, there's a little bit of a difference there in the case, but you can see the inputs are where it clicks into the actual drone, the same kind of spots. Let's see, is there anything? This is a 710 milliamp for the Tomzon. So it's a little bit of a bigger battery pack, and it's a 2.6 volt. And this other one here, again, this is a 500 milliamp one, but there's more voltage. It's a 3.7 volt, so it is a bigger battery in as far as like voltage goes. So yeah, it's very compared in size to this Tomzon. Let's see if I have something else I can compare it to, so you guys can get a better idea. Something smaller. Here's a micro, a SEMA X20. It is bigger than one of those. So yeah, I am going to read through the instructions, and if I see anything in there that I need to point out, I will. I'll show you guys. And I'm going to wait for that battery to charge some more, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and I read through the owner's manual, and I like the manual. I mean, they used kind of the best they could to describe how to use this thing and what every function does. They described it the best they could, but some of the words they used in place were kind of funny, but I could understand what they were trying to tell me. But a couple of things I did want to show, which was, let's see if I can find them. It's kind of hard to do two things at once here. So what they want you to do is they want you to turn on the remote first. On the left trigger here, go down, and that'll start a binding mode to look for the drone. And then what you got to do is turn the drone on, and then they'll find each other and bind with each other. And let's see what else. So you got to unlock the motors to be ready to take off. So what you got to do is just, instructions say to just push both of the triggers down and in towards each other, and that should unlock the motors or stop them. And then to take off, you would use either the up or the take off or land button right there. What else here? Oh yes, so this is a, like I said, this drone has a little camera, and so for you to use that camera, you got to download an app. So what you got to do is just take your phone, put it on camera mode, get this little square within the camera range. Your phone will find the app. You click download, and it'll start downloading that app for you. What else here? Oh, and another thing that I like about this is that this little guy, you can buy replacement parts. Some of these drones that you buy, the sad thing is yeah, you're only spending $20, and it's no big deal if you lose it, but it would be nice to at least buy some replacement parts if you wanted to. And on this little guy, it seems like you can. Yeah, it shows 2 pages worth of replacement parts, so that's a plus. I really like that. It shows that they're trying to be a good company. So I'm liking what I see already. So far so good. So, oh yeah, and this is a Lipo, and you just got to be careful with these guys. And what they recommend is for you to charge with a 5 volt 2 amp outlet for faster charging. So good piece of info right there. And you know, this, like I said, this owner's manual, they do a good job on trying to let you know about everything. And again, they might use a funny word here and there, but you can understand what they're trying to tell you. So here's a calibration method. As you can see, you can read that. It shows that they want you to click down and go to the right, or down and to the right. Okay. Let's see here. And so, like most little drones, or any drone really, it's got a low power mode, or a low power alarm. So when the battery starts getting low on the drone, your remote starts making a sound, and you know, time to bring her back down. Oh, and a cool thing about this, and it's got like a stuck protection mode. So when it notices that one of the propellers is stuck, or there's something within the propeller that's not letting it spin, the LED on the drone flashes quickly. So something to look out for. And again, the app that you need to download to see the camera, you're going to want to download that. And the last drone I did, I bought it for that reason, to have a more affordable drone with the FPV or camera on there, and I was not happy with that drone, and it shows in the video. It was my last recent drone review video, but we'll see how this one goes. Okay, so that's still charging. I'm going to let it charge all the way just to see what it does as far as when it's fully charged, and I'll be back. Okay guys, so when the battery is fully charged, it turns green. I like that. So let me unplug this. I'm going to start charging the other one here. Turns red. And let's get this show going. So far so good. I like what I see. The drone feels pretty good. It doesn't feel light. Feels pretty good for its size. The plastic, it seems like it can take a hit. The shell of the body seems pretty good. It feels thicker, so I like it. So the way that you put the battery in this, the sticker goes up, and you want it to lock in. So there you go. And then what you got to do is turn the remote on first. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yep. Go down. That'll blink slower. Turn the drone on. Flat surface. And they bound. So when it was trying to find the remote, it was blinking fast. The little LED went solid when it found the remote. So that's a plus. Now I downloaded the app, and that was very easy. So let me find that real quick and show you guys. Here's the app down here. Okay, let's see how good this works. There's a little picture of a drone, a helicopter. Okay, so I gotta go find it under my Wi-Fi. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Here it is. Okay, go back to the app. Oh wow, that worked instantly. So the camera works. I'm very happy. Okay, so a couple things that I see right away is there's a battery level indicator in the app for your battery on the drone. Now the camera has a big zoom, but the picture's not bad. I like this. As you can see, I'm trying to angle this better. Hopefully you guys can see how far away I am from that soldering machine and how close the actual picture is. So it's kind of like a zoomed in picture. So I mean, that picture would help if you're flying kind of high, but if you're like indoors, that might feel like you're real zoomed into something. And I'm not sure if you're able to adjust that. I'm just kind of going over a brief description, but if you can't, I mean, this is a plus. And that's a good, quick, smooth picture that that this drone is coming up with. I like it. Okay. So I'm going to pop this on the stand. Whoops. And as you saw, that I accidentally exited the app and went back in it, and it works flawless. So what I'm going to do is get a different, I'm going to put some headgear on so you guys can see what I'm looking at when I'm flying this thing, and it's easier for me to record what I'm doing. So I'll be right back. Now, I hope you guys can see what I'm looking at. So I'm ready to go, and let's fly this thing. So here we go. To unlock it, unlock the propellers, you got to go down and in with the triggers. And as you see, they unlocked. And then you can just go up. And this thing has power. Okay. Plenty of power. Very stable. Okay. And so this drone has a low, medium, and high speed setting, and that feature is able to move around with this trigger here on the right. You just push it down, and that one beep tells you that you're on a low speed. So it operates very slow, very beginner mode. Okay, gives you an idea how it moves around. Hopefully you guys can see. Very, very slow on the low or beginner setting. Went to 2. The medium setting is a lot faster. Whole lot faster. Whole lot faster. Okay, now let's do the high setting. 3 beeps. And yeah, way faster. And again, that camera view is really, I mean, I'm happy with the clarity of it. Again, it's not no DJI drone with a $1,000 price tag, but for what it is, it works, and I like it. The image is a little zoomed, so it's gonna look like you're closer than you really are. But again, that can help if you're outside up in the air and trying to move around. Yeah, this thing is I like it. And the fact that it's got those guards on the propellers, you can bump the wall and it's not going down. And it protects your walls too, so that's a plus. And like I said, it's got plenty of power. And it's pretty fast. I want to see what this thing does outside. Okay, so I brought that down just by holding it down instead of the land button. Let's try using the land button. So I'm going to unlock. I'm going to use the takeoff button. Okay, I'm going to use the land button. That worked perfectly. Okay, you know what? I'm going to try to take a picture. So I'm going to unlock. There we go. I'm going to try to use the picture button. Okay, I see that it did something. So as you can see, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but it shows the pictures. Well, maybe not here. Let's see here. Ooh, my phone's dying. I'll come back to this. So my battery's at 34% now, so let's take it outside and see what it does like outside. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, we're outside here. I got some road construction going on, so you're gonna see some gravel on the road over there. But yeah, let's see what it does outside. I'm gonna unlock. Wow. Okay, so the camera angle on the drone, it needs to be pitched down some more, so I'm gonna do that. Ooh. Let's try that. Unlock. Up. And this thing is doing pretty good. I am surprised how good it's flying outside, and it's kind of windy. Spoke too soon. Try this again. I mean, it's a windy day, and this is a little drone, so I'm not surprised that that happened, but it's not a bad thing. This thing is doing everything it says it does, so. It's up there. Holy. Okay. Okay, so let's try this again. Awesome. I'm not sure if you guys caught that, but it landed so hard that one of the propellers flew off. This thing can take a hit, and I'm having a blast, if you guys can tell. And like I said, it's a little guy, but it is a windy day, and that does affect these little guys, or any drone really. Let's try this again. Still works perfect. So it's not so bad when you're at a decent height. Starting to get a low battery signal, and the screen shows that. All right. So let's go back downstairs, talk about this. As you can see, the drone did take pictures. Okay, so the camera works when you hit the camera or the picture button. So that's a plus. All right, so what are my thoughts about this guy? I think I really like it. It's small enough to fly indoors. It's got a lot of power. It can take a hit, and the camera works with the app that it uses. So that's a nice feature. The remote is very simple. I do kind of like the remote that has the trim buttons on the side, so you don't have to learn all the functions with just 2 keys. But the more you use it, the more you're going to learn how to, how to use all the functions on the remote. Yeah, I mean, do I recommend this guy? Absolutely. This is a great drone for a beginner, for indoor use, and if you're gonna fly it outdoors, make sure it's not a windy day like it was for me. But yeah, This is definitely a drone I would order for someone as a gift or as another piece to your collection. It's very inexpensive, and yeah, you can have a blast just flying this indoors. I'm gonna just look up how much I paid for this, because I already forgot, but let me check on that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, and here's the drone. So it's called a Sanrock U61W. And let's see what the price is. Where was it? There it is. So the price is $59.99, and then right now you save an extra 30% when you apply for a coupon. That's huge. Oh, so that's a big discount. The price on this guy right now is a great deal. Again, I recommend it. I mean, it does everything it says it does. Again, there's features that I didn't show. For example, you can pick a flight route with the app. I didn't do that because, you know, that's an option I really don't care much about. But I did want to have a inexpensive FPV drone, and I found one. I mean, this thing works. It works good, and it's very cheap. And if you're looking for a gift, or like I said, something else to add to your collection, I recommend this guy. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.